بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين.
The Prophet ﷺ tells them to gather their weapons, everything they have, and it's the Friday, the following day is a Friday, is a Friday. So the Prophet ﷺ gets up in the Friday speech and gives the inspiring speech. You know the Prophet's speeches, they never put anyone to sleep. You know, sometimes you look around, they put some people, some of the khutbah today, they put you to sleep. The Prophet ﷺ speeches, you know, he used to speak, the Sahaba describe his speeches. This is not his duroos. His speeches as though he's running an army. This is his regular Friday speeches, even at regular. There's nothing to worry about, no army to encourage and inspire. But his regular speeches are as though he's running an army. He's inspiring people to fight an army. This is his regular speeches. And his thing would be running out of control, warning the Sahaba, encouraging them, telling them how to achieve their victory. And this was a special day. This was a day they're going to need a big army, 3,000. So he encouraged them. And the Sahaba Ridwanullah alayhim ajma'in were boosted with iman that they went out to the battle of Uhud. 1,000 of the Sahaba Ridwanullah alayhim ajma'in went to the battle, were heading with the Prophet ﷺ to the battle of Uhud when they reached an area called Thaniyat al-Wada. It's 1,000 all the Prophet could gather. It's 3,000 they're fighting again. 1,000 still. This is only the 4th year of the Khilafah. Still nothing, no weapons. This is only a matter of a day or two that they gathered all the stuff. Quraysh has been planning this for many months, and they come very well equipped. He gets to Thaniyat al-Wada, in a Jewish tribe in its entirety come to the Prophet ﷺ to join his army. You believe that? A Jewish tribe. When the Prophet took, said, who are these people? They said, the Prophet of Allah. You know how, today we have the allies, there's allies, as even before a little bit, go back a decade, there was allies of the United States and allies of Russia. And if you touch the allies of this country, it's as though you're touching the big country, the superpower, the same way it was back then. The Khazraj in Jahiliyyah had an ally with this tribe. And this tribe were faithful for the Khazraj. They said, if you're going to go fight them, we have an ally. They didn't know. The loyalty changed. They didn't know. You want to fight with us? You can't. You're not Muslim. So the Prophet looked at this well-equipped tribe, part of a tribe. He said, these are coming to fight with us? They said, yeah, these are allies of the Khazraj from all time, and they want to fight with us. The Prophet ﷺ says, no. You Jews? You can't fight with non-Muslims. Jews, Christian, Hindu. We don't fight on the same side as them. إِنَّا لَا نَسْتَعِينُ بِكَافِرٍ. We don't use the support of a kafir. This is in addition to another story that happened in the battle of Badr, similar to this one, where a non-Muslim came to the Prophet ﷺ, 317, and they needed anything. As you know, I mentioned the story in detail three weeks ago. They needed anything to boost their physical support. So a man comes to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and he tells the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, I want to fight with you. He said, you become a Muslim? He said, no. He said, don't. And this man was a heroic fighter. He goes back 2/3 of the way. He said, I want to fight with you. Sahaba told him, Prophet, this guy is a heroic fighter. This guy is like 100 or 1,000 of a normal man. He said, no, we can't use him. He goes back till they get to the destination itself, and he says, did you become a Muslim? He said, yeah. He said, join us. And he died in that battle. Radiallahu anhu. And he died without making one sajda for the sake of Allah. One of the few people who die and enter heaven without even making one sajda for the sake of Allah. So the Prophet made ruling, even in desperate situation, don't look at the materialistic measure. If now someone comes to us, it tells us, you guys, you're Palestinians, you're Yasser Arafat, or you're Mujahideen in Kashmir, couple thousand. What about the United States? Come on your side and fight with you. What would we all do? You'd be crazy if you don't take that option. You'd be crazy if you don't take. But what if the Prophet was alive? What would he do? No, we don't use the aid of a kafir. The rules are the rules. The rules are the rules. If it was a materialistic measure, of course, there's a few million in Palestine. The United States, we're going to help you liberate it. Like Kuwait. You know what happened to Kuwait? They said, the United States came, 500,000 filthy troops entered our holiest monument, entered those countries, and the people said, you know, this is materialistic. This army, fourth army, Saddam Hussein's the fourth army. We have no way to defend ourselves from them. We gotta use the kuffar. We gotta taint our holy land with 500,000 troops. فَتَرَى الَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ يُسَارِعُونَ فِيهِ. Allah told us so. You see the people with sickness in their heart, always. Their thoughts, their minds, always after them. يَقُولُونَ نَخْشَى أَن تُصِيبَنَا دَائِرَةٌ. Wallahi, just like those happening, reoccurring every time. Next, we're fearful, we're going to be defeated. We need them. فَعَسَى اللَّهُ أَن يَأْتِيَ بِالْفَتْحِ أَوْ أَمْرٍ مِّنْ عِندِهِ. Allah's going to give you the big conquer or the big victory. You don't need to disobey Allah to get this big victory. Just follow the path of Allah. The Prophet consistently, in the battle of Badr, when he most needed it, no. In the battle of Uhud, no.